Philadelphia Eagles. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Ready? 180. 52. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Great. He's checking. Crash. Check 50. Check 50. Let's get it.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. This is Jones. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Some trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. The shotgun snap for Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And this... So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working out of the gun, Mariota able to get this to Gordon. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Play action now, Mariota. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kyle Rudolph, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out in a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. There to make the tackle, Samson Ebukam.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. On first down, Jones. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call. From the 50, Newton. This complete to Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
On 2nd and a yard, Newton, it's Hill, complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Here we go.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Set, buddy.
Tighten up. Pull it together. Slam.
8. Hey, 58 is a mic. Go 58 to him.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Great. They don't want it, fellas. They don't. Brings us 3rd and 2. Fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it. 58, boys. 58. 58's Mike.
3rd and 2, Newton. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
20.
To throw is Newton. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, and it's a laser, headed for the sidelines. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
You can't stop me.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Matt Hawk now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Let's go, defense. Let's get it.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Number 10. Right at the 8. 8. Check the backer. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, check 24. Check 4. Great.
And that'll set him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. From the gun, here's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before the break. Newton. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A nice run on first down gets him 6 yards to the 31. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Mariota going underneath for Gordon. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Mariota on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, 52's the mic. Hey, tighten down.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to the...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Play action. It's Newton. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Newton on first down. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now Newton on first down. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Again, Newton. Caught by Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again to Jones. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A shotgun snap for Newton. Flushed out right. He'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Cam Newton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Operating from the gun. Newton feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Play. Mike's back now.
They keep it on the ground again. Gordon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check. Recon, 132 fight.
Running right. It's a handoff to Gordon. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mariota escaping the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Newton now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. On 1st and 10, Newton finding Knox there, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
First and 10. 20. 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, Newton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Second and 10, Newton again. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. To the air again, Newton. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. On second and goal, Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Here we go on 4th, Newton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tavon Austin, his second touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tanner Vallejo came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 8 yards on the run there, and that trims it to a 3rd and 11 coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Chopper, 36.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Catch made by Slayton. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Now Mariota on 4th down. Got a man, Slayton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mariota here to throw. That's complete to Slayton. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Mariota to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Mariota now from the 50. This is Gordon on the dump off. Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Mariota. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Following the interception here, Mariota. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And, man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good.